Live. What up? We got a storm rolling in, so don't know how long I'm going to be doing this. Depends on the severity of the live. How severe will it be? No microphone today. Going raw. Raw dogs. Man, where's everything? Hi there. I'm awfully bright because of the screen. See if we get anybody in here. Can I like my own stuff? Like, where do I thumbs up this thing? Ah, Richard, how are you, my friend? We have just one target out there today. Nice and fabulous. What's up, Andre? How are you? We got to do the comment thing. Top messages? No. All messages? Yes. Got some good coffee going on. It's going to be fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Roy, what up? How are you, my friend? Y'all ready for the spring sling? I think I am as ready as I'll ever be. Yes. So yeah, typical springtime weather. We got 80 degrees. Well, not 80. 60s today. Not yet, but it's coming. And then we have a storm, a brewing out in the distance. It's threatening us. You know, stupid storms. And then by the time the evening hits, we're converting over to snow. And then we're supposed to only get like a dusting or something. Can't wait to get to the tournament. Looking forward to meeting you. I want to look at some of your bands. Heck yeah, man. Can't wait to meet all you guys. I will have a small load of bands coming with me. I don't have a whole lot as it is, so I'm just gonna bring some. I need a good place to set my coffee, man. I need like a table out here. I guess that'll work. An ammunition can should work. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna bring a little bit of orange, Cody. I really don't have a huge stack right now. I have, I think, 10 rolls of 0.4, maybe like 8 rolls of 0.5 in the Neptune, and then 5, 6 rolls of the orange. So we'll see what happens. I'm shooting the companion today. I think this is what I'm going to shoot for the tournament. I don't know. I kind of switched up a little bit. Wind's picking up here, guys. Just got a 40 out there in the catch box. Just going to keep it simple. If this wind decides to pick up and blow this door shut, I don't know what I'm going to do here. May have to rethink things. Got a Wasp 40. That's all I'm shooting at right now. Gonna keep it simple today and just get some repetitions through. If it wasn't gonna rain, I probably would do the knockdowns because I feel like doing those, but we're gonna keep it simple. Just get some shots going. That's all. Chad, what's up? How are you, my brother? Good to see you. Glad you popped in. Yeah, I was going to shoot my Ruckus, but I switched over. I'm going to shoot the companion this year at the spring sling. See how that goes. It's definitely my all-time favorite frame. I wish I could claim this one for my own, but it's not my design. But I absolutely love this frame. It's not going to make me any better of a shooter, but it's going to make me feel nice and comfy. Got a red 40mm Wasp. Ooh, that was first thunder, fellers. I don't know if you can hear it. The camera's picking it up or not. Ooh, that was a rumbler. Some of that green. What thickness? I only have 0.4 and 0.5 in the Neptunes. And then orange, I have 0.5, and I have one roll of 0.6. Somebody bought a roll. I already lose track of who it was of the 0.6, but I only had 2. Now I have 1. I think I'm gonna do a different setup for speed shooting too. I'll show you guys here in a second what I'm gonna attempt. I hate trying to rethink things at the last moment, but this is what's gonna happen. Precise Gen 3, good stuff. The only precise that I have shot in the past is a is it yellow? Do I have a yellow? Like a golden yellow, right? Or is that GZK? I don't know. I had some precise, but I had really thick stuff. I had like 0.8. I was going through this little phase where I wanted to try and thicken things up. And yeah. What's up, Randall? How are you, my brother? How you be? Alive and or well, hopefully both. I'm still working on this here copy, so bear with me. Sniper Sling Black. I heard that they have a different batch, like Gen 2 or something like that. I've never shot that throughout the years either. I don't like dark colored bands. I can't see them that good. I just don't know why. So I've never really tested a whole bunch. I have shot the sniper, or Jesus criminy, the simple shot black bands, because that's what they come with. So I've shot those a few times. I don't have any plus or minus on those either. I just don't like the color black when it comes to bands. Whoa. They're shooting all right for the day. Missing quite a bit, but to be honest, I don't give a damn. All of them are in the catch box. That's pretty good to me. A little bit wired up on coffee, a little bit jittery, a little bit fried. There we go. We got a hit. So we're doing all right. I tested some orange from you and loved the stimpness. Was perfect for me. I'll message you and pay for a roll and pick it up. MSSSSS, if that's okay. Sweet, man. Yeah, let me know what you want. Let me know what you want, and I will see what I do. How you been, Andre? You building a ton? Getting a lot of good flow and orders, hopefully. I haven't built anything. Yeah. But be patient, grasshopper. I will have some frames available in the future. Hey, 3 in a row. All right. Life is good. 4 in a row. Sweet Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, I don't know. I did build a couple of these little tiny things. Nothing major though. I'm gonna bring these guys. I brought more. I'm gonna make more too. These are G10 little tiny trinkets. They all have little holes in there. You can put them as keychains. You can shoot them. I shot this guy in a live, or not a live, but a short the other day. They do shoot, but they're just kind of fun. Not finished or anything. They're just rough around the edges. Not perfect. No high gloss finish. Got cut marks on them and everything else. They're made to be attached to your keys and beat up, but if you want to shoot them, you can. So I'm going to make probably a handful more of those and bring them with to the Spring Sling and probably just give them away. See if anybody wants to have a little keychain, something fun, and you can shoot it. Yeah, Randall, withdrawal. I'm telling you, man. I definitely have I got some stuff in my mind that I'm going to do once I get my butt in gear. But I have a fair amount of materials, enough to make probably 8 frames or so. And I figured out, I changed my exhaust system a little bit out here. Just went old school with a box fan. Sup, Chaos Cross, how are you? Pebbles, hello, what that thing? This is a Slingshot, and you shoot stuff with it. You attach these rubbers on there, and then you just shoot stuff at targets. Pretty cool, man. Weston, how are you, my friend? Michael, what's up, Mr. West Coast? Michael is a unique feller. One of my good, I can call him one of my good friends. I love chatting with Michael, and his sense of humor is top notch. Score good. How are you? I'm just showing everybody. I'm gonna bring these. I'm gonna make probably, I don't know, maybe 10 of them. Little trinkets to give out at Spring Sling. I don't have much to offer, guys, so I'm gonna offer something. Little keychain things that you can chuck on your backpack or throw them on your keys if you like keychains. And then you can shoot them too if you want. You can band them up and shoot them if you so choose. But they're kind of fun to make, and they take like 2 seconds. You can make one because I'm not sanding them down or anything. I'm not making them shiny. They're just gonna be as is, man. They're made to be beat up. They're not made to be pretty. They're just fun little things to have, and I guarantee these things are gonna last forever. The Schmo Show. What's up, Jordan? How are you, man? You and Mr. Andy Low Plinkety Dinks is out there killing it on the lives, giving stuff away to the man. I think John Manning won one. I don't know who won the other one. It's starting to rain and the wind is picking up, guys. So if this door decides to blow off the hinges, we'll see what happens. It's gonna shoot until I can't shoot no more. Got a 40 up there, and that's it. Got my little baby catch box covered up with a little tarp. Just because I don't feel like waiting for it to dry out, so that should be okay out in the rain. And we're just plinking, man. Having a good old time. Five in a row, I think. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. That was one of those hits that it hits the top side of the spinner, and instead of actually flipping or anything, it just vibrates. You ever see that? You hit it on the top where it actually attaches to your cord, and you just barely like scrape it and just goes. Doesn't quite flip. Yeah, that clear flame, the clear flame you gave away is pretty cool, man. Yeah, I wasn't in on the live, but I watched a little bit of it this morning. Mad Viper, sounds like you may have worms. What, it was somebody who put in a number and they didn't claim it or something? Yeah, I couldn't watch it at all. I don't know what the hell. I think it was at work. It was yesterday morning. The days all seem the same, dude. I lose track of like what the hell day it even is. Just like work, sleep, repeat. Whoa, here we go. This door has been through hell, guys. It's all whacked out. Lone Wolf, what up, Mr. Lone Wolf Lurker? I love storms, dude. I don't know if you guys are into watching storms and all that, but I've been watching storms since I was a wee tot. And then the whole somebody's coughing. Isn't that funny? Like you think you're all like alone because the neighborhood's like peaceful and quiet, and then all of a sudden you hear somebody cough out in the distance, like right on the other side of that fence. Like, do I wave or what? I can't even see him. All right, here we go. At first, I wasn't gonna switch for speed shooting. I was just gonna shoot my regular setup. And I did it a few times out in the backyard with the timer. And I was getting, watch, this door's gonna come like right when I release a shot, and it's just gonna blow the window out. Oh yeah, gotta time it just right. And I was getting like 10 cannons with my normal setup, or 10 hits, I should say. But I can't quite pass that threshold, man. Yeah, dude, I love this stuff. I don't want it to hit my like house or hurt people around here or anything, but I just love the feeling of the storms when they're starting to come in. You know what I mean? There's the happy poop. Western European home defense be like, heck yeah, man. Yeah, we had a huge tornado come through here back in the '90s, early '90s, and that was one that was for the record books, man. In Illinois, we get a fair amount of tornadoes, more than people might think. Thankfully, up north, you don't see them where I'm at as much as down south. But we get quite a few. So what is it, like 6 days till, or 5 days till spring fling? I'm happy to know that Zach is going. I know he was kind of iffy about it because of some rides and stuff. Life kind of things happen, but he's going now, so that's freaking awesome. I'll be there Saturday morning. I'm gonna leave here probably between 3 and 4 in the morning. It's a 3.5 hour drive, but there's also a time change. So if I leave at, let's say, 4, 5, 6, 7:30, but then that would switch over to 8:30 because of the time change. If I remember right, there's going to be like a meeting in the morning of Saturday, April of 2011 in Bama F5. Damn. What up, Mark? How are you? Andy Lowe, the Plinker Tink. Andy Lowe, the YouTube Live King. Hell yeah. If you haven't been paying attention lately, Mr. Lowe has been taking YouTube to the next level and going live every day, right? At like 8 in the morning, and he's just getting crazy views, which is killer. His schedule 9 a.m. Yep, your schedule must work out perfect to be able to do that around your work or whatever. I cannot dedicate that kind of time to YouTube. If I could, I would though, because I do enjoy it, but it's just not possible. So I'll stick with my Sundays, my Sunday chillins. Get off me lawn. I've got a licensed slingshot and handful of marbles. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Squatch, what's up? How are you, man? Didn't see you sneak in here. We got a good crowd up in here, man. YouTube has always been a little weird, dude. I've been getting all of a sudden like these weird notifications. This is real recent, right? Like real recent, like maybe past 2 days. I've been getting these notifications, and I think it's somebody like the way it looks on my phone. Is it's like it'll pop up, and I'm like, oh, somebody commented. Because see, I always try and comment back the second I see notifications. If I'm looking at my phone or by my phone, I try and respond instantly. And so I'll see it pop up, and I look at it, and I don't click on it, or I don't. It doesn't process in my brain, right? So I look at it, I see the YouTube thing, and then it's like, all right, somebody just commented or something, but I'll press it, and it's not a fucking comment. It's like something to some shit that I don't even feel like I should be getting notified about. Super weird. But then, like the ones I want to get notified, which I do have my bell and everything lightened up on the settings, and then I won't get a notification. And it's just weird. But at least when Andy and Josh, when they're doing their lives, it's like a scheduled time, kind of, right? So Andy's is 9, I think 8 Central, and then Josh's are like 1:30 or something. and then ATO usually Sunday mornings. My time is usually like 8 to 9 o'clock ish, something like that. So this, after the storm rolls through, temperature plummets, and we're down to 20 degrees tomorrow with snow. Augie. Oh boy. Yeah, dude, that's weird too. Captain Trips, I have a wrist rocket. Thank you. Yeah, Andy, we definitely should do a collab sometime, man. That would be pretty fun. I haven't done one with you in ages, man. I think I've only done one. Don't normally do Sunday, but only a few days. Yeah, I get it. You got to pump it up. It's coming, dude. What are we, 5 days away, 4 days away, something like that? I got a bunch of crappy clay bits in my pocket, too, that are starting to annoy me. I was shooting a bunch of clay the other day. I don't remember for what, but I was shooting it and making America safer. Yes, America is very safe, actually. Here comes the rain. As long as it doesn't come in here too much, I'll keep shooting. Oh yeah, but I was saying that with the speed stuff, I think I'm gonna do tubes, man. I don't know. I'm confused. I wasn't gonna do them. I was gonna do them, and I wasn't. I don't know. I think I'm gonna. I set up my other companion with tubes, and I think I'm gonna try it. I guess I'll have to decide the day of the tournament. Make it nice and predictable. Yeah, we're getting some hits at least, thankfully. I should probably can you guys see? I never think about you guys. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think about my audience. All right, here we go. Yeah, close enough. The Humbler. Trish time, got to roll. Take it easy, Andy. Appreciate you popping in. Looks like it's going to be as cold as my mother-in-law in Outlaws art. That's awesome. Yeah, dude. I think there was a whole bunch of them. I think it was I don't know what the hell I was shooting, but I was shooting something and they were actually like busting into pieces. So I had like a bunch of clay shards everywhere. Right? Give me some likes, man. 22, actually, that's pretty decent. I'm cool with that. But I need more. More makes me feel better. I guess. I do like likes. I do like likes. For some reason that target likes to walk itself down when you hit it a bunch. So I'm gonna go out there and raise it back up before it starts pouring again. Yeah, it's warm out there. It feels good. How's that no vaping going on there, Scorgan? Did you make it still, or you back on the junk? I am still double. Al, the man. Al's like a pusher, dude. I love it. He's like the promoter, the guy, the what is it, the hype man, the dude who comes out before you go on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like when I used to play in a band for a long time, and you always had to have a hype man, at least one hype man, get the crowd pumped up, get everybody fired up, ready to roll, get the juices flowing, so that way when the lights hit and the sound blasts you, they're all charged up and ready to roll. The Flavor Flav of Slingshots, hell yeah, yeah, dude. We used to put on, we'd have like horror stuff, like horror movies, sounds of like, you know, famous movies and stuff. Because our whole thing, our whole persona was super, not like, not emo, not emo, but we were like pretty hard metal. And we were always wearing the same stuff. We had like black and red that we would wear, so we would all kind of match, and we were just really kind of dark. So we'd get the whole stage would be black, right, like pitch black, and then we would have like horror movie shit playing in the background, little samples, and then the hype mans would come out, do their thing, and then it would get dead quiet. We'd stop it, the dead quiet, and then boom, pow, lights everywhere, music, super fun. But that's it is, yeah, it was ATO. I'm a bass player. That was super cool stuff. I still have a couple of my basses. I sold a bunch of stuff, but kept quite a few. Let me grab some more ammo. I was actually just looking up one of mine the other day to see if it actually increased value or not, and it has. So that was pretty damn cool. Those were the days. And Zach is a superstar. In case you didn't know that, guys. Zach was the front man. I can't remember the name of your band, but Zach's a pro, dude. You got to watch out for that. He's got that smooth voice. The useless dancing guy in a suit for a ska band. Oh my gosh, the guy, the dancing guy. Who? Oh man, who was the main? The Mighty Boss Tones. Is that who it was? Who had that guy? The one guy. You're a bass player too? Hell yeah, man. Yeah, Mighty Boss Tones. Yeah, Steve Harris is a fabulous bass player. He was one of my favorite bass players. I love his style. He plays that thing like it's gonna break in half, man. He's just nuts on that thing. The way he runs the neck on that bass with such speed and movement intrigued me as a child. But yeah, I was looking up the value of my one. I got a Rickenbacker 4001 tuxedo bass, 1978, and I paid $1,200 for it quite a long time ago, and they're going for a fair amount now. I was kind of shocked. I'll never part with it. That would be the one thing I would grab if my house caught on fire. I would grab that bass guitar. I absolutely love it. I think they called it. They had a different name for it. It wasn't tuxedo. Man, I don't know what the hell they called it. It was day glow or something. They had a weird name for that finish on it, but it's black with white. But the white has become, since it's so old, has become like an ivory color now. So, and I got the original cover for the pickups and stuff. It's just really nice. Plus, original case with the it's like plush, dude, on the inside, right? And it's orange, a plush orange inside hard case. Love that thing, man. Mighty Boss That is a good song. I'm starting to hear it in my head now. Knock on wood, right? Something about knocking on wood. Actually played the whole album for my kids the other day. We were playing Skip Bo. I don't know if you guys know that game or whatever. It's a card game, and I always like to expose them to different kinds of music, so that way they don't get stuck in some K-pop garbage or something. And so I put on Rush 2112 and played it from beginning to end, and that was good times, man. I saw the lead singer from Mighty Boss Tones signing cigarettes at Warped Tour way back in the day. Hell yeah. Vincent, what's up, man? You sneaking on in here? Make sure you hit that likes up. Likes up. Let me hit that likes up, guys. What the hell is likes up? I'm telling you, my brain is skizzled. You know, like when they drop the egg in a pan, skizzled. Straight up done. Watching folks shoot in my options today. 9 inches of snow so far and more to come. Damn. Damn, John. That's a lot. We're only going to get a dusting. Up north of me is supposed to get hammered, man. Like a couple of feet. Dad of the year. Hell yeah. Yeah, I also played, what did I played the night before. I was cooking dinner and then we were playing a little Yahtzee. I try and keep the kids off of the phones and crap as much as possible. They still play video games. They got the little Wii's and all that stuff, but I limit their time on it and I force them to play other games. And we were playing Yahtzee. But lately I've been starting to switch over and just play albums from beginning to end, so that way you can get the full exposure. But I can't remember for the life of me which one I played, dude. That was a man. I am drawing a blank, dude. But that was it was pretty good listening to that. It'll come to me in a minute here, guys. Maybe take a few shots to clear the old nugget. Oh, no, not that night, but I've been playing a lot lately. Usually, I put it on Pandora and I'll pick a song and I'll let them pick it out. But like I said, lately I've been switching over to albums and put on some Anthrax, State of Euphoria. That's one of my favorite Anthrax CDs, and that went over pretty good. They were pretty receptive to that too. So I don't know, that's cool. Shorts and a T-shirt, you mother lover. Dude, I cannot remember what the hell it was, dude. Why is this not coming to my brain? Oh, Jesus. Oh, almost had it. Almost had it. Nope, gone. Oh, Sabbath. It was, yeah, Sabbath. Second album. Come on, you metalheads. What was the second album? You subbed? Awesome. Boston Bill, thank you, man. Yeah, I played the second Sabbath album while we were playing Yahtzee. That was just me and my son. My daughter was doing something else. He wasn't as much of a fan of the Ozzy as he was of the other stuff. Yes, you hit it right on the head, Mark. That is my favorite song from that album. Love that song. I could almost make that my theme song. Boston, hell yeah. Oh man, more than a feeling, right? That whole album is fabulous. You ever watch? I think there's a documentary or something. They didn't they record that in like their basement or something? And it's like so freaking fabulously produced, man. Shooting kind of fair today. A little fair to Midland. Another good band. Getting some hits, getting some misses. Not shooting nothing too crazy small, just shooting. But we're getting some clickety clicks. Clickety click clack. And the coffee is warm. Coffee is warm. Weather is delicious. Paranoid, yes. So back to Michael here. He is a avid Iron Maiden fan. He has seen them. Hold on. I have my microphone. He's seen them a bunch. He's has followed them around and stuff, and he knows that I am a huge Maiden fan. So he had this made for me. You've seen it in the back of my videos a lot, I'm sure. But isn't that freaking badass? Michael sent me this one and then a really gigantic one. And then a little tiny one of those. It's freaking awesome. Yeah, dude. Super cool, right? I saw that and I was like, get the hell out of here, man. That is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. So I have it on. If you look at my videos, you'll see it. I got two of them out in the garage. And then the little one is in the house on top of the fridge. So I get to look at it every day. Now I got that we are the priests or whatever of Temple of Syrinx or something. That whole run was in my head. Eddie Lee, man, that dude is something else too. He was one of the guys I was always intrigued with his styles of playing. I can't believe that people can do so many different things, run so many ups and downs, like completely off time signature from what singing something completely opposite. That just blows my mind. Coin, what up, brother? Jeff Conley, I don't know if I saw you. How are you? Oh, hell yeah, dude. That would be badass. On a gas tank, I'm guessing, of your motorcycle. Pump to finish, middle of the pack. Mudbug, I don't remember if I said hi to you or not, but if I didn't, hi. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Maiden, dude. Definitely. I've only seen them a handful of times, maybe 5, I don't know. But I haven't seen them in over a decade. They're coming around here, I want to say September or something, but I'm sure I probably won't go. If you guys haven't seen, Coin has done a is it a survey? A survey thing. It's on the Midwest Spring Sling page, right? Where you can Pantera, yes. Vulgar display of power and Cowboys from Hell. The flamethrower. Oh boy. Yeah, Coin did some like thing where you do stuff. Yeah, Dimebag Darrell, man. And then what was the second band? Hell yeah, with the Vinnie Paul or something. Who was the drummer? He had some other band or something. Yeah, hell yeah, Mark. You should, dude. I wish I would have been alive and able. Well, I was alive, but I wish I was old enough to see him during like Power Slave, man. That would have been crazy ass show. My brother went, saw him in the Power Slave tour, and yeah, I'm jealous for sure. But that was their heyday, man, in my opinion. I started to do the survey, and then I got about halfway through, and I said, I'll let everybody else do it. Well, the raindrops aren't diverting my ammo too much. You ever shot in like really heavy rain and you can actually, I swear, you can see it split in the freaking raindrops. It's so cool, dude. Been loving the warm weather. It was 86 degrees Fahrenheit a couple days ago in North Carolina. Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, Coin. I think it's a great idea, man. I absolutely love it. Take it easy, Zach. Peace out, my brother. Yeah, Coin, that was a good idea, man. I like the questions. It was pretty fun. But yeah, I didn't finish it. It's on the. I think it was on the Facebook is where I saw the link, right? On Facebook, Midwest Spring Sling event, tourney and expo. Couple more days. MD, what up, brother? Oh hell yeah, dude. Yeah, man. All them years back then. Shit, man, that would have been super cool to see them like when they were young, dude. What was it Paul Diano and all that? And Clive Burr, was that the original drummer before Nico? There you are. Can I pin that? Dude, don't lock up, please. No, I do not want to open. All right, here we go. I'm going to try and do this stuff, guys. Pin message. Did it work? Dude, did it work? How you doing, MD? How's the family, man? Everything smoothing out? I take the 5th on survey. I plead the 5th. See? Yeah. I know how to work the phone now. Pretty cool, man. I'm getting there. Well, it's not raining too much in here yet. I'm just getting a little bit moist. Let me throw something down over here. She's a wee bit moist, Captain. I don't want to get too sopping wet. That'll work. Perfect. Perfecto, magnifico. All right, guys, get the thumbs up, man. I want to get like 1,000,000. Can't stop slinging until I hit 7,000 thumbs up. Scorgan, while you're on here, hopefully you're still on here. I was kind of asking a little bit on Mark's live about the spinners. I'm thinking either I kind of want that 3-pack that you have on there, but I don't know if I'll shoot these. I think it's like a 20, a 40, and a 60 or something. I don't know if I'll shoot the 60 that much though. So I was thinking maybe buying a couple of 40s and just doing that. I was in the Etsy shop and it's smoothing out. Mom is awake and coming out of her spog. That's good, dude. Good to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that. I got to the point where I was gonna a ZZ Top kind of guy. Good old. I can never remember their name. Billy Gibbons. Gibbons. Was he the? Which one was he? The guy with the beard. You know, the ZZ Toppers. I've always liked them. They were like they reminded me. I don't know. They were party music. You could put on some ZZ Top and just have a good time. Who doesn't love a 40? A DeeeZ Top. There you go. Got a DeeeZ Top going on, y'all. I wish I had that car they always were cruising around in, or maybe a few of the ladies. Oh. All right, let's see here. But yeah, I was thinking Mr. Scorgan was getting maybe 2 or 3 of the 40s, and I had them in the cart, and it wouldn't let me see shipping. I wasn't sure, since I mean you are in the Canadas, so I wasn't sure if the shipping was going to be crazy nutty buddy or not. So I didn't pull the trigger yet. But I'm going to in a couple weeks here. I was like left, right, left. All right. A little closer left. There we go. Only took about 1,000,000 shots. Man, that shit's starting to come in here, guys. I just don't want puddles of water up in here. I don't care if a little bit comes in. Tiberius saw the victims that he removed from his backyard and woven together. Hell yeah. You know how many chipmunks this took? Dean, what's up? I am fabulous. How are you today? 70 here today, 35 tomorrow. Same exact boat, dude. We're approaching probably 60 right now. It's definitely getting warmer. But you did screw that up pretty bad, Mark. MDLD 76. Close enough. We all knew what it was. Yeah. Stupid storm. So this is wave number 1. And then this afternoon we're going to hit wave number 2 of the storms. And then wave number 3 is snow. And then Tuesday we got a high of like 20 degrees or something. So winter has not quite given up. Just almost given up. Not quite. At least I can still hear the police sirens in the background. Yeah, that's probably a fire truck. Ah boy. Wind is picking up. Got step-by-step weather play. The barometric pressure has dropped significantly. The wind isobars have tightened beyond belief. There is significant nothing in the sky. Learning disability. They're predicting some shit, man. To be honest, Mark, I was looking at the radar earlier, and what's up, Sharesh? How are you? Hit that like button. Maybe subscribe. It's nice out right now, but about storm. Currently smoking a port shoulder, and about to pick up sticks in the yard from last high wind storms I went through. Damn it! All these years, I thought you were a freaking vegetarian, Coin. That's crazy. That just blows my mind. I really did. Not even like joking around. I don't know how I got that idea. It's weird. Ooh, 2 in a row. And a skimmer. We skimmed it. You did too? That's hilarious. I hope you're answering to what I was saying. Come on, Coin, respond. How did I get that idea, man? For real. I seriously thought you were. I have no idea why, dude. I bet he could. I think Coin likes to trim his down. Soy shoulder. Hell yeah. Delicious soy shoulder. Hey man, I got nothing against vegetarians, dude. I cut out a lot of meat a long time ago. I not anymore, but for a while I did, and I felt pretty good, man. Actually, but you know what? It's not about how. It's not about what. It's not about meat. All right, let's talk about this for a second. It's not about meat. It's about what kind and where it comes from. Not all liberals are vegetarian. I don't think it was that made me. I mean, you know, we're always gonna agree to disagree on certain things, Coin, and that's fine. See, the cool part is I don't mind having a conversation about those things to people who won't get mad. Just talk. Me and Coin are probably complete polar opposites on a lot of stuff, but you know, it doesn't matter, man. We're both Slingshot brothers, and I will have no problem talking about anything, my friend. Sam Beat, what up? Soylent Green is people, hell yeah. Delicious people burgers. Mm, fabulous. Oh boy. I think the thick of the storm is approaching, guys. come in. I don't want to get my freaking gun out, or my air gun out wet. Move some of this stuff. We'll stick it out a little longer. The dominant wind and everything comes from that direction this way, so no matter what I'm doing here, it's probably going to come in the garage. Hell yeah. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with a good balanced diet. I think that as long as you have Twinkies, ice cream, and fast food, you'll be safe. I can tell you one thing, I did give up all fast food, and that was back in 2010. I have not eaten fast food since 2010. I don't know if that's something to be proud of or not, but that's the way it is. One more for the good guys coin. Great job. Aren't all vegetarians liberals? When I first started watching Smo, I thought they were a couple, or at least having a secret affair. Oh my god. Oh damn. Coin is really opening up. It's all good even if you are wrong. Larry, what's up? Their wives are too hot for that part-time clinker. Yeah, I don't think you guys would make a good couple anyway. You're both kind of like alpha, right? Like you're both alpha. You need like an alpha and a beta, right? You can't have two alphas in a relationship. It's not going to work. Somebody's got to be submissive. And we all know with Coin's big head and Jordan's machoism, what are we gonna do? That's it's not. I don't see that couple happening too good. 0.45 green, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, Willis, that stuff is nasty. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Growing up, we never had it because my parents were like hardcore against spending money on that kind of stuff. Basically because we didn't have it. My dad provided very well for us, but we didn't have extra money. So we didn't really like blow it on that kind of stuff. So fast food as a kid, when we did have it, it was like a super big deal, like a super big treat. You know what I mean? Like, wow, we get to go out to eat. Holy crap. And then as I became like late teens, started smoking weed, started drinking beer, started driving, and game on. At that point, from till about 30 years old, 32, something like that, early 30s, I practically lived off that crap. Monsters and alcohol and drugs and shit food. And then I gave it all up. I love me a good double cheeseburger with extra cheese from McDonald's. Oh, dude. I used to tear that shit up. But I'll tell you what, though, man. I got the Blackstone rolling. Everything is going good with that thing, dude. I've been cooking on it like a madman. And smash burgers are a thing, dude. Like, you can make those things so close to like a fast food flavor, but you know you're using good meat and stuff. Man, that's heavenly. Getting rained on here. Don't like it, man. Every time I stick my hand out to shoot, getting wet. Don't like it. Start to throw my shot off. Don't like it. Eat your own egg. Hell yeah. 2 weeks, 5 days until my 1 year anniversary. Bro ate his own egg. Just had me a delicious Burger King burger yesterday. So good. Whoppers, dude. I don't know, man. when I was eating the fast foods, Burger King was lowest on the list, man, for me. It would always be Mickey D's. I love McDonald's. Wendy's was a close second, man. Taco Bell was a late night after bar. After the bar, go through the Taco Bell drive-thru or maybe a White Castle. And then Burger King was like, if you're sick of eating all the other crap, then you go to the Burger King. Dude, Mark, man, I'm telling you, I'm getting it down pretty good, dude. The first, I've only made 2 rounds so far of that. I've made a whole bunch of other crap, but smash burgers, good steam burger, hell yeah, dude. First one was pretty good. First round, like really good actually. I was surprised. Whole family ate it, ate them all. You know, like that's really when you have kids, you may know that they can be picky, and if something is just not quite right, and then it's like, oh god, this is horrible. Like, no, it's not, dude. Just eat it. But second round, oh my god, killer, dude. Yeah, Five Guys. I got one of those close to here. My sister bought those. So I guess if that's fast food, I have eaten that, right? Okay, so my sister bought those when we were having like a family gathering, and she stopped by and bought like a sack of those and fries, and I did eat one of those. So I don't know if that's fast food or not, but I didn't spend my own money on that, and I refused to. But I do remember enjoying it. It was tasty. Take it easy, Randall. Oh, dude. So I'll tell you a story about Burger King. Not a bad story, but well, I have two actually. But um, I work literally right next to a Burger King, like right next to it, and the wind blows in my general direction. So I smell that slop every day, all day. Ugh, God, it makes me sick just thinking of it. And they, whatever they do, dude, they like burn their shit. Like they burn their ovens, like in the middle of the day. They just like I don't know what they do, but they just burn everything, and then they smoke the hell out of everything. It's just disgusting. It smells like ass. Yeah, man, this is getting to be a little nuts. Still not a huge storm yet, but we got wind going on. Steady rain. Starting to get some puddles down here on the ground. Don't know if you guys can see that. Drainage is not my friend right there. At least the gutters aren't overflowing. Pouch is getting a little sticky from the wetness. There we go. Still getting the occasional hit. Two of them. See if we get another one. There we go. That's a good solid smackaroo. That could have been interesting. Tobacco and coffee. Yeah, dude. Whiskey. Whiskey and cigarettes, man. In and out. We don't have In and Out or actually, you know what? I think they're building one. I heard somebody that was telling me that they were building. I don't know if it was something. They're building something new around here. Wendy's, Arby's. They closed down like most of the Arby's by me. I don't know why, but they're all gone. White Castles. They closed that one by me too. 2 weeks off the vape today. I'm getting close, man. I don't know. I'm not still not there yet, dude. I got like this much left in one jar, and then the other jar I got like this much. I got 2 empty pods still that I could use. It's like, do I just put the limit and say this is it? When you're out of supplies and stuff, don't buy more and call it a day, or what? It's like I have to put myself on a timeline, or else I'll just keep saying, "Oh, I'll do it one day." If I actually like, what happened to Peace and Slingshots? What did he do? Oh, never been to a Whataburger. Yeah, me neither, man. They don't have them around here. I'll be bringing latex and frames at ECST. Cool. Hell yeah. Culver's, we got Culver's around here. Gave up coffee for Lent. Now that is tough. I've been doing this pour over coffee lately, guys. I don't know if you ever done that, but I have like I don't know. I wish I'd like to call myself I'm a coffee enthusiast, not a connoisseur. Man, I wish I had something heavy to put down. I don't have nothing heavy out here. But lately I've been doing this pour over stuff where you have this little filter, and you set it on top of your cup, and you dump hot water over it, and the coffee just filters down into it. Really liking the way that's coming out, man. Flavors enhanced a little bit versus a Mr. Coffee, whatever that means. Two hits. Oh, you got 3. 4. Oh, 4. I did coffee. It was pour over or the French press glass thingy. Yeah, French press is really good. Take it easy, Sam. I have a French press. I have the, nothing fancy, guys. It's not like I'm blowing tons of money on this crap. But I actually found one at a thrift store, a French press, but it said Bodum. I think that's a pretty good brand. And then I bought the pour over thing, was like $8, and I tried that, which is what I'm on right now. Like recently, I've really been liking that a lot. Takes like 3 minutes or so to make a single cup, so it's not really that bad. And then I don't use Keurig. I've had one of those for on and off, but I don't really like the Keurig too much. I'd really like to have one of those nice stainless steel ones and glass. Yeah, cold brew is really good too, man. I do that also, actually. I have a big, long like filter that goes into one of the big giant mason jars, and I've done that a few times. Problem I had with the cold brew and the mason jar is it wasn't coming out as strong of a flavor as I'd like, and I never dedicated enough time to make it better. These bands are still hanging in there, dude. I've shot these things for quite a while now. Haven't been keeping track, but they just seem like they've been on there for a long time. I don't really feel like they're wearing out either. They're getting some discoloration, but no rips yet. I've got about 5 band sets made up for the tournament. Got my little pouch ready to go. You so fancy. Hell yeah, man. Good old fancy pants DeeeZ. Put my bands in this old pill bottle here. So I got 5 band sets in there. Got enough ammo for whatever. Yeah, that's really all you need, right? And a slingshot, I suppose. This is what I may use for my speed shooting. Haven't decided yet. Different companion. Got some tabs. High style pouch. Tubes. Don't know. Haven't decided yet. I'll be lucky to even make it in the catch box. My aim with tubes and stuff is really horrible. So yeah, I hit the bottom of the catch box. That one did too. And that one did too. Maybe I should try aiming up a little higher. What do you think? There we go. Wow, I hit the 40 twice. That's shocking. Oh, see? If you don't grab it on time, you miss the chance. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like making another band set, so I'm not going to shoot this one a bunch. I'm just going to run with it. When we get to that section of the tournament, I'm going to hope and pray for the best. I'm just going to look up at the Slingshot guys and say, slingeth slingeth thy ammoeth enter yonder canneth in fastest motioneth. Amen. Let's see what happens. I don't know. I think some people are, man. I would think. Yeah, I don't think I'm. Well, see, you're going for the whole thing, though, dude. Nespresso? Hell yeah. The amount of coffee that you normally use. You have to use the amount of coffee that you normally use. Dark roast? Hell yeah, man. I know. I'd like to try it, and I probably will. Coin, you're going for the whole thing, though. You're going for like all the days. I'm not. So I'm only going there for one day. I don't think I'm going to go through 10 band sets in a day. I'll be there, like I said, Saturday morning. I really want to get there before you do your meetings or whatever, because I think they're going to do like a, like an overview, I guess, of what's going to happen that day, and then let the festivities begin. So I really want to just roll in there with enough time to talk to some people and walk around and check out this joint, and then hear the meeting, compete, and then enjoy the rest of the evening afterwards, and then head out the next day. I've shot a little bit coin, but nothing crazy. I haven't spent like hours and hours and hours. I've done it on my lives. I've done a little bit here and there, but I haven't like really focused on the speed. So I don't know if I can get 10 shots or 10 hits, I will be pretty happy. If I get any more than that, that's just icing on the cake. Is that what they say? No, Larry, I'm a slacking son of a gun, so I don't have any to sell. Like I said, I got materials, but I don't know. You guys ever go through that? It's like making slingshots. I thoroughly enjoy. I really do, but it's not like a job to me. You know what I mean? So I do it when I feel like doing it. And the past couple of weeks here, this tournament's been on my brain quite a bit. Sometimes I have a tendency to excessively think about things, and so the tournament's been on my brain. I keep thinking like, I gotta shoot, and like actually do good. I don't want to go out there and be a complete choking retard. Well, I can't say that anymore. Complete novice. And the making frames has been put on the back. But I have, like I said, I got a different fan now. So I got a way to remove all the dust out of here as I make frames. And frame building will commence after the tourney. Dude, I think I only got a couple of things. Like I said, I'm make more of these. These are coming with me as just giveaways while they last, if anybody's even interested. Nothing special, just little keychains. I'll probably have about 10 of them, different colors. Single layer G10, nothing fancy, but something fun to take home. I don't have much to donate really, so it is what it is. But yes, I will. More will be up eventually. It goes through phases. I'm not a moan. I'm not a 24/7 slingshot builder. Oh God, what does that even mean, Scorgan? Man, I know I'm a little wide, but I didn't think I was that big. Jeez, God, I thought we were friends here. Hey, Tom, how are you, man? Tom's been commenting on some of my videos lately. That's pretty cool. Now I get it. Yes, I'm huge. I am a giant. This is actually a 95. Just in case you were wondering. Yeah. I am big boned. The doctor told me so when I was little. He said, "Don't worry, son. You're just big boned." Hell yeah, Tom. I greatly appreciate when people start finding some videos on my channel. That makes me happy because that's really what it's all about, dude. That's what it's been about from the beginning, was just getting some knowledge out there. Some some of it makes sense. Other is just me having fun. But I love it when I see a person commenting on like more than one of my videos, because then I know they're actually kind of diving in a little bit, and that makes me smile. So thank you, Tom, and everyone else, of course. I just recognize Tom because real recent he's commented on a few of mine, and his name is easy to remember. This freaking door needs the stopper. What is wrong with you? There we go. I need to bend that thing. Grab some pliers and bend it, and then it should stay open, right? Big bone from the waist up. Alpine Forge. I did shoot this one here actually. This one here, I was one of my most recent shorts. I'm gonna murder that door. Maybe I should get some pliers. Yeah, dude. I was actually hitting stuff with this little dude, this little jade one here. I banded it up with. I found these. I got this little container. It's labeled long jaw bands, but nothing else. So I don't know what they are. And let's see if this actually works. Maybe it'll hold it. Who knows? So yeah, they're labeled long draw bands, and I think that they're like a golden colored yellow. I want to say they're probably precise. Those ones we were talking about earlier. I have no idea what thickness, and they were way huge for that thing. Yeah, a pair of vice grips would keep it there. That's for sure. I think I got it. I squeezed that. It's that little butterfly looking thing. If you squeeze it a little bit, usually it'll tighten it up. But the wind's dying down too. I think wave number 1, which wasn't nearly as bad as they were talking about, is through because we got lighter colored sky over there now. So that is good. And the rain has not quite ceased, but it has dropped down. Mark, if you're still on here, I don't know if you are, but I'm going to try and get that package out today. And I'm going to give it well wishes. Because I don't know if it's going to make it to you or not. I will pass it off to the hands of the shipping and delivery company. That was a good one. Yeah, still no rips, man. I'm shocked, actually. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, dude. I don't know. I think I got it right, like the label and stuff. I printed it out. I'm gonna take it over today. I picked UPS. I don't know, man. I don't know if that was a good or bad idea. Anthony, how are you? Yep, this is what I'm gonna use, man. This is my quote unquote competition frame. This will be the one I am competing with. Will she treat me right? Who knows? But this is my favorite frame. This is the one I absolutely have the most time through. Like I said, it doesn't make it won't make me any better shooter, man. The frame doesn't change how you shoot necessarily. I mean, it can make some changes, but overall, it's how you shoot and how you practice and how often you practice. But this one, I have shot the absolute most out of all of my frames, hands down. And I'm still missing. I tell you. But yep, this is it. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go 20 to 12 is going to be the algorithm brought you in here. Wise cracker. Good. What is what is this hope and freedom you speak of? Joseph, how are you, man? Thanks for popping in. Give me Mark's package in at MSS and I'll ship it to him when I get back to Canada. I already printed the label, man. So it's done. The label has been paid for. So it is getting shipped now. Now, hopefully, once it gets to you, it'll be all right. Hang on a second. Hopefully, they don't add any stuff like when it gets there. You know, that's what my fear is. Like, it'll get there and they'll be like, "Oh, well, Mr. Mark, you have to pay $100 to pick it up over some junk ass, tiny, not that expensive package." Like, come on, man. But hopefully not. I don't know. Fingers crossed. Things will be good. It'll work out. But yeah, I'm using 20 to 12 tapered bands, 0.5 thickness, Neptune green. I'm going to use the 44 millimeter pouch that looks like a mask, if you hold it just right. There you go. 8 millimeter ammo. It all depends on the value you put. Is that what it is? Well, son of a bitch. I guess I shouldn't have put $300 down there. I'm kidding. I think I valued it at 20 bucks, man. I don't know. I did have to put something down, but I didn't put much because I put the actual value of what it is. Yeah, I've shot in TTF. I started off with TTF actually only a Scout LT. Scout LT. I had a brown one with green scales, and I shot TTF with 3/8 or 9.5 millimeter ammo. I shot that for a good while when I first started shooting. And then eventually I switched to OTT, and I like that a little bit better. And nowadays I rarely shoot TTF. It's been quite a while actually. Last one I shot that was that way was a Wasp Enzo Pro, and I shot that one TTF. But even that's probably been a year ago, maybe longer. Yeah, we're getting some hits. I can't get too picky. Oh god. 700 Canadian, oh god. Yeah. Ever get into larger ammo? The biggest I've ever shot, like more than just like screwing around, is 9.5. I have a bunch of like half inch or something over here. I got this stupid idea that I may want to try it out. But so I bought, not a whole lot, but I bought a bunch of that. This is 8 mil. I don't know what this is, half inch or something. I don't know what that would translate to in millimeters. So I have a fair bucket full of those that I will absolutely never shoot. I should bring a 3/8 to the tournament and give it away. I don't think I'm going back ever. Potato guns. Oh, as a kid we did. I haven't shot a potato gun since I was a kid. Pumpkin sling. Oh, that would be fun. There is a place, a pumpkin patch around here that has these apple cannons. They're air-powered apple cannons. It's an apple orchard, and they have about 5 of them out in the middle of a field. and you pay them some crazy amount of money, and they let you shoot apples. Andy Lowe. Yeah, that was a quick church service. Or have I been on here for a long time? Kind of lost track. Unless church is in your backyard and just you and a couple of close friends or something. Nothing wrong with that either. Church is wherever more than one person gathers in unison to worship the good Lord above. Andy and the Beaver. Airsoft precision. Well, I shoot a fair amount. When the weather's nicer, I shoot, I would say, every damn day. We're coming out of winter, so I definitely shoot a lot less in winter because it's just not nearly as much fun. And, you know, good, that term is relative. Between me and everyone else in the backyard, I am definitely the best shooter here. But going to a tournament where other people are good shooters, I'll probably be middle of the pack. Oh, we got a rip, maybe. Finally got a rip. Oh, we do. Hell yeah. That took a long time. I'm going to switch it though before it actually breaks. I don't feel like dealing with that. Give me a second. And those lasted a long time. What Slingshot brand do you recommend? Well, Airsoft, there is so many out there. Let's see, you have Simple Shot, of course. Simple Shot is one of the biggest providers of slingshots in the US, or the most well known, I guess we'll say. You have a company called Omega Slings. They are kind of like the Walmart of slingshots, or Amazon of slingshots, I guess you could say. You go, you go to Omega Slings and you can pick from multiple brands throughout the world. Wasp Slingshot, Sniper Sling, Prime Fork. There's so many to choose from. You can also go and just get some stuff off of Amazon if you wanted to, but some of those I would recommend staying away from because of the construction of them. They're really crappy. Other ones are really good. So I would say the two main ones I would suggest would be Simple Shot and Omega Slings. To be honest with you, you're probably not going to go wrong from anything from either one of those companies. Good, reputable companies that will ship you what you need. Fair pricing all the way around. With Simple Shot, you're going to get some bands, you're going to get some ammo. So it's like starting to shoot straight out the gate. So if you buy one of their clipped frames, you can get it all in one package deal and be shooting in no time. Omega Slings, I don't know if they have any package deals, but you can buy all your supplies and a slingshot for a very fair price and get shooting pretty quick. All right, this is not a new band set. This one has been on 2 different slingshots, so I don't know how long it's going to last. Doesn't appear to be too beat up, so it'll be all right. Let's see here. Thanks, Andy. Really efficient. They don't get the socks dry. Paper straws in a plastic cup. I could not tell you like Omega Slings. Yeah, no, I don't know how anybody could tell that I am a supporter of the. It's almost like maybe I'm in on it with them somehow. Isn't that weird? All right, let's see. We got a little bit more light here. The rain has about stopped. We got a fresh band set with Lord knows how many shots, but it doesn't look too bad. We got everything tightened down pretty good, so hopefully no slaps in the face. Let's see what happens. Yeah, they feel about right. Both to the right. There she blows. We got a cracker. We got 2 of them. They are hips. Can we get 3? We got 3 of them. Ooh, I felt a little funky in the old fingers. There's 4. 5. Oh boy. 6. Damn. 7. We got 8. Can you get to double digits? Doubtful. 8 in a row. Son of a gun. Omega Man. Bishop, what's up? How are you, man? I didn't see you sneak in here. Upper Peninsula, Michigan. You guys getting some storms up there? There's something northbound that's supposedly dropping a couple of feet of snow, but I guess that's probably normal for you guys, huh? Don't you get a ton of snow up there? Or am I thinking of somewhere else? 2 to 3 feet of snow. Yeah, we've had a very low precipitation winter, guys, here. It's been a cold and never-ending winter. It just will not give up, but it's been very light in precipitation, which is fabulous. Our overall snow count is lower than normal, which is fabulous. I will not complain about that, but it just will not give the hell up, dude. Like, for real, just be done already. Just stop. Just move on. Let spring come in, and we'll be all good. That was close. I'm just glad I'm not missing by a mile. I am missing, but they're close. I guess the smallest target you're going to have to hit anyway at the tournament is a 40, right? So I guess that's working in my favor. 4 inches or feet? I'm blind. 9 inches here, Twin Cities. I'm in northern Illinois, Wisecracker. About 45 minutes west of Chicago. So yeah, we've been missed. We had one big storm in well, big for us, I guess. On Thanksgiving weekend. So that was interesting. We had a fair amount, enough to where everything was covered in crapola. But God damn, getting an inch an hour. Yeah, see, we've been missed by quite a bit. Thank goodness. We're supposed to get one more here. We'll see. Talking a couple inches overnight. Well, a dusting to a couple of inches. It just depends on where everything goes. We'll see. I'd be fine if it missed us all. That'd be cool, man. If you looked at the weather for the tournament next week, it's looking pretty darn good right now, man. I know it's inside, but the woods course is still going to be outside. And right now it's dry and like in the 60s or something. Predicted. So if that holds true, that's perfect woods course weather right there. And the rest of the stuff is inside, so it doesn't matter. Turtle, what's up, man? I haven't seen you in a million years, it seems like. I lose track, though. Anthony, I see a lot more OTT. I don't know if it seems to be more popular, but people do still shoot TTF. So it's not like it's not a thing. People do still shoot it, man. But it feels like people shoot OTT a lot more. What is this? My range is sagging on the weight of the snow. Jeez. Caesar Milan. Oh, Dr. Whisper. Wasn't he the horse whisperer or something? Or is that the dog whisperer? I can't remember what it is. What does that label say? Yeah, it's so black. "20-minute frame." 20-minute frame? I didn't even know there was something up there. Don't run the garbage disposal? Yeah, that would be a little chunky, wouldn't it? Jesus. I'm all snotty, guys. Sorry. TTF is like a redhead left hand. I don't like it myself. Gotta take a whiz. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't enjoy it. I did enjoy it at the beginning. I was looking at that survey that's down there, right? If you look at that survey that I have pinned, one of the questions is how long you've been shooting, and I had to look. This April will be 4 years. So 4 years ago in April is when I started shooting modern day slingshots. And I started with, like I said, a simple shot Scout LT, and I started with, oh, Jesus Christ, I started with TTF. Why does that make me laugh? So stupid. It tickled it. She did a little dance. Another one. She's just dancing in the wind. There we go. That was a solid click. Yeah, I'm swinging to the right. Dude, it's like not even allergy season. I'm all allergied up. Whoa. Ah, dear Lord. All right, let's shoot this thing a little more. I hear a squirrel starting to scream about something. You hear him? I don't know where he is. I can hear him out there. Come over here. I'll give you a little tag. Don't worry, I won't kill him. I'll just give him a little slap in the arse. He ain't happy about something. Lumpy farts. Oh, turtle head, prairie dogging, you know, all the good stuff. Crop dusting. Crop. God damn it. Crop dusting. That's what I'm trying to say. Jesus. Yes, you are in decent company. Yes. You think OTT is easier to cite than TTF? I do, personally, Jeff. Um, I guess the thing that I like the best about OTT is when I'm shooting a little farther out and I know I'm going to have a bit of a curve, like a little bit of an arc. I can bring up my target and still see it. So I can bring the top of my fork, you know, let's say I get a pretty fair drop, right? Because I don't shoot that fast. You long draw dudes, you don't get a drop. You get a flat shot pretty far out. I shoot slow speeds. I don't have anything fast, nothing too zippy. So when I when I when I'm shooting OTT, let's say you know my normal target is right here is where I'm looking. If I'm going farther out and I know I have to come up higher because of that drop, I can raise up to anywhere I want, even you know anywhere in this fork here, and I can still see my target to a certain degree. If I'm shooting TTF with a slow speed slingshot like this, um, you're going to be covering your target, and you have to kind of guess. When we were messing around at ECST 2 years ago, we were trying to shoot that big saw blade in the sky, and we were really, really far out, like really, really far out. And when I was aiming for that one, I was actually putting my target on the bottom band here. So the target I was trying to hit was here, and I was actually hitting it. So TTF, that would be rather interesting. Not saying you can't do it, um, but it would take some finessing. Hell yeah. Yeah. Bunch of men talking about childish things. Definitely in good company. Oh yes. All right, we'll do a couple more with this one here. Why not? I'm not going to practice a whole bunch with the speed shoots, but let's just yeah, let's chuck 10 of them down there. Let's see, that's 10 here. Let's see if we can get 10 in the box. In the box. You must go in that box. Hit the target. All right. That was my pep talk. And you didn't listen to me. Why don't you listen to me? Whoa, I gotta remember that. So when I go to shoot at the tournament, I gotta remember to aim a little high because I'm probably not gonna practice a whole lot of speed shooting. Yeah, see, this is gonna be faulty. But if I can get 10 to hit, I'll be in business. Yeah, I think I can do it. I can do 10. I can get 10 hits. 10 cans, I can do it. I can't do 20. I'm not even gonna say that I can. What's in the box? Yeah, Jeff, we do have to talk about slingshots. Remember what we're doing here. I don't know how the OTT guys do it with distance, if they're just guessing or what. But for me, OTT is, I mean, I like it in general. It's not just for long distance, don't get me wrong. It helps with long distance for me, but I just like over the top just because that's what I like. So you may like TTF and be perfectly fine with it. I don't know. I don't know what the sucker's screaming at. You don't shut up though. You moaning about. See, I can't shoot him up in the trees. I have to wait for him to cross the ground, and then I can give him a little smack. They usually just hop up and run away and laugh a little bit, but then they don't come back. The Vehement Vortex Rider group with peach. Triple V's. You guys ever find yourself like you hold your breath or anything weird like that when you shoot? Ooh, we got a little rain again. Do you? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I do, other times I don't. I don't know. I don't know if it's just something I don't think I think about it anymore. But if you stop and think about it, sometimes you do weird stuff when you shoot. You don't even realize you're doing it. Do you ever like sway? Like sometimes I feel like I'll pull up and I'll move over to the target and stuff. It's weird. Not every time. But some days I'll notice when I'm shooting, like I'll go up and instead of going right on the target, I'll be like by it. And then I kind of find where it is and then I release. I don't know, it's weird. It's not like a habit thing. It's just something that happens. And then other times it just goes right where I want it to go. Out of it. Interesting. When you start and think about it, you start to realize things you do. Shot sequence, just like shooting a rifle or bow. I've heard people talking about that kind of stuff, but I've never dove into it. Power just went out. Uh-oh. Hopefully you don't get nothing crazy. Jambalaya burgers. Oh, Jesus. Oh, well, I hope that works out for you, Wisecracker. Good luck to you, man. Definitely thoughts and prayers going your way with your pops, man. Jeez. Power outage is no bueno when it comes to that stuff. What's the deal with that talk about, was that Cody? Who said that? Tell me more about this shot sequence thing. Is that like, do you like find like a rhythm or something? Like do you sway? Or like have you ever like, do you raise up and then slowly drop in? I've seen some people do that. They raise up and then they come back down. I never put that much thought into it, dude. I just shoot. I mean, it's not that like I don't think, but I don't, I don't know. I don't stress about it too much. It's just, kind of feel like sometimes your body just has to naturally be like in a line, kind of. I don't know. Like it just kind of does what it's supposed to do to a certain degree. Plus your, I guess, muscle memory stuff. But there's probably a theory behind all that. See, if I think about it, then I start screwing up. That's the thing. I can't let my brain overtake my shot. If the brain overtakes the body, then I start to lose it all. If I let the body do what I want it to do, then things come back into line. It's weird. Sling Addiction, what's up? How are you? All about the shot sequence. Well, tell me more, dude. I'm not quite following, but I would like to. Oh, okay. Footing, aim, draw, inhale. Okay, so you're just talking. So it's like a process, right? Like something that you do, let the shot happen almost unknowingly. Okay, yeah, okay, I get it. What somebody was talking about, like some sort of figure eight or something that we would hold, and like you could, like your body would kind of get into like almost a thing or something. I don't know. Right on. Huh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like with slingshots it's weird because it's not much. There's not much. It's not mechanical, right? So there's lots. Take it easy, wise cracker. Got it. Thanks. Pre-shot routine. Right on. All you freaking smarty pantses out there, I love it. Repeatability is key for all. Hell yeah. I know it feels super small. Yeah, I think it's weird when you do something so much, like a long time. When you go to do it, I think that all that stuff happens, but you lose the thought. For me, okay, let me stop and redo this. How it works for me is at the beginning, I think I thought about it a lot more. Now, when I pick up a slingshot, like if I have it just laying on the table, right, and I see a chipmunk that I want to extinguish, I get up and I just take the shot. I don't. There's nothing in my mind that tells me to do this and do that consciously. It just happens. So I understand now. I understand what you guys are saying, what that means. But I think that after you do it so much, the decision making of how that what to do in what order kind of becomes a natural motion. Does that make sense? Ignore it. You have a tournament coming up. Yeah, dude. I don't know. If I can get in the top, what is there? 90 people now. I don't know if that's all pro or pro and amateur. If I could get in the top 50%, I'd be pretty happy, man. I'm gonna try for better than that, but we'll see. We'll see. I feel confident enough that I'm gonna perform okay. But we'll see. You never know. You never know till you get there. All right, dudes. This has been a long life. You guys have kept it real, but I got to go do some other things. Got to go ship this package, take care of a few family stuff. I really loved the live today, guys. You guys have made it awesome with all these comments. Thank you. Thank you for being interactive. This is what makes YouTube cool, is getting new people interested and keeping people talking and chatting and stuff. So thank you so much for being interactive, being good peoples into a good hobby. I'm gonna probably do one more live before this tourney, but it's coming up quick, 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 quick. You won't be, Tom. You won't be. Nobody's last. We all are going, right? All right, take it easy, guys. Have a good day. Stay happy and do whatever you can to enjoy your life. All right, peace.